At my age, is it still okay to do that? Could it affect my heart, my blood pressure? Is masturbation just something for the younger guys? If you've ever asked yourself those questions, you are not alone. Many men over 60 quietly wonder the same things, but often there's no one to ask, or the topic just feels off limits. And honestly, that's completely understandable. In our culture, sexuality, especially after middle age, is often swept under the rug or treated as something no longer appropriate. But here's the truth. Desire doesn't disappear with age. It just evolves, and your body deserves understanding, care, and respect, no matter how old you are. In today's video, we're going to have an honest, respectful, and stigma-free conversation about a topic many still consider taboo: masturbation for men over 60. We'll answer important questions like, what actually changes when you masturbate at this age? What are the real benefits? And where's the line for what's healthy? What should you avoid to keep your health in check? This isn't a clickbait video, and it's not generic advice from someone who doesn't understand your stage of life. What we're sharing is based on science, empathy, and, most importantly, respect for your body and your experience. If you're 60 or older, or if you care for someone who is, this video is for you. And if you've ever felt unsure or have your own perspective to share, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Your voice matters. Subscribe for more, because in upcoming videos, we'll continue exploring topics around sexual, mental, and cognitive health for older adults in the US, with clarity, care, and courage. Part 1. Physiological changes at age 60. Plus, when your body changes but your manhood remains. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your body isn't what it used to be? Maybe you don't wake up with the same energy you had in your 30s. Maybe intimacy isn't as easy as it once was, and you find yourself wondering, is something wrong with me? Let's be honest, nothing is wrong at all. Your body isn't broken, it's simply evolving. It's adjusting to a new chapter in life, a chapter called the deeper maturity of manhood. Your body at 60, not broken, just different. As you pass the age of 60, changes happen. But most of them aren't signs of failure. They're part of a natural progression. Like a classic car, your body may need a bit more attention, but with the right care, it runs just as powerfully. One key shift is a gradual decline in testosterone, the hormone tied to libido, muscle mass, bone density, and even mood. This drop can lead to less intense desire, lower energy, but that does not mean you've lost your manhood. In fact, many men report a new awareness and connection to their body and emotions they never had in their younger years. Intimacy after 60, not rushed but richer. In youth, sex can be fast, instinctive, and physical. But with age, it often becomes more emotional, more intentional, and often more meaningful. Erections may take longer to achieve. This isn't a failure. It's a cue to slow down, to explore, and to reconnect with your body in a more mindful way. Changes in blood flow, nerve sensitivity, and prostate function may impact sensation. But intimacy isn't about how much you achieve, it's about what you feel. Mind and body. Learning to move as one with age comes the gift of deeper emotional awareness. Where you once moved by instinct, you now have the ability to move with intention and clarity. Your body changing does not mean you're less attractive or less of a man. It simply means you have the chance to become a more whole, more grounded version of yourself. Masturbation or a healthy sex life isn't just about pleasure. It's about keeping your body active, your hormones balanced, and your spirit engaged. Final thought. You haven't lost anything. You're becoming more whole. Age 60 is not the end of desire. It's the beginning of discovering intimacy on a deeper, more fulfilling level, one that youth may never fully understand. Let your body be what it is, without comparison, without judgment, and with the respect it deserves. Part 2. Benefits of masturbation in older men. When touch becomes healing, the quiet benefits of masturbation. After 60, let's set aside outdated judgments. Let go of the shame that society may have silently passed down, and ask yourself, what makes me feel grounded, peaceful, and more connected to myself? For many men after 60, masturbation is no longer about raw release or instinct. It becomes a way to stay in tune with your body, a personal form of self-care from the inside out. Though rarely talked about, when practiced mindfully, masturbation offers numerous physical and emotional health benefits, especially during a phase of life filled with changes. 1. Maintains sexual function and circulation. Just like muscles need movement to stay strong, the male sexual system also benefits from gentle, regular use. Masturbation can help preserve blood flow to the penis and reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction. Maintain nerve sensitivity, especially as your body's response may slow with age. Increase body awareness and help spot unusual changes early, e.g. lumps, pain, or swelling. 2. Reduces stress and improves sleep quality. When you reach climax, your brain releases powerful mood boosters, dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. This natural chemical shift can calm the nervous system and reduce anxiety, make it easier to fall into restful sleep, ease feelings of loneliness, something many older adults quietly carry. You don't need external validation because you already have a rich inner life within you. 3. Boosts mental focus and cognitive wellness. Surprisingly, the chemical and circulatory effects of masturbation, when done in moderation, may enhance brain blood flow, alertness, and focus. Studies suggest regular sexual activity, including masturbation, is linked to better cognitive performance in older adults, including memory, processing speed, and emotional resilience. 4. Builds self-respect and bodily confidence. Listening to your body helps you reclaim a sense of agency over aging. Rather than feeling passive, you become an active partner in your own well-being. Mindful masturbation sends a powerful message. I still care for myself. I'm still here. I still feel, and I still matter. For men who are widowed, divorced, or living alone, this isn't a replacement for a partner, but a gentle form of care while waiting for the heart to open again. A gentle note. Benefits come with balance and awareness. While masturbation can be deeply beneficial, overdoing it may lead to fatigue, habit-forming behavior, or disrupt daily life. Everyone's rhythm is different. Don't compare. If it ever feels compulsive or distressing, speak with a doctor or therapist. There is no shame in seeking support, only strength. Final thought. Masturbation isn't something to give up with age. It's something you may rediscover with grace, wisdom, and compassion. Think of it as a ritual of personal care, just like meditation, stretching, or a quiet walk, or even a warm hug you give to yourself.
Part 3. Risks and things to avoid when something natural becomes a burden. Knowing your boundaries. Masturbation is a normal part of human behavior, and for men over 60, it can bring many health benefits, as we've discussed. But what happens when something healthy turns into something excessive, misused, or misunderstood? That's when we need to slow down, tune into the body, and create safe boundaries. Richard's story and the lesson of disconnection. Richard, 67, lives alone in Florida after losing his wife 3 years ago. Once a lively and warm man, he loved his wife deeply and cherished physical closeness. After her passing, loneliness crept in. He turned to masturbation as a form of release, a way to feel something again. At first, it helped him sleep and feel relaxed, but over time, it became a daily habit, sometimes multiple times a day, done more out of routine than desire. Eventually, he began to feel drained. He stopped going out, lost interest in old hobbies like chess, and his health declined. He told no one, out of shame. Only after joining a support group for seniors did he open up. I realized I wasn't seeking pleasure. I was avoiding pain. With guidance, Richard saw that masturbation wasn't the problem. Using it to escape loneliness was. 1. Overuse. When habit becomes avoidance. There's no right frequency for masturbation, but warning signs include feeling fatigued after each session, withdrawing from social activities or life in general, relying on it as your only coping tool. These may suggest you're using it as a way to numb or distract rather than care for your body intentionally. 2. Unsafe tools or harmful lubricants. As skin becomes thinner and more sensitive with age, using the right lubricants and methods becomes essential. Avoid products with fragrances, alcohol, or silicone oils, which can cause irritation or infections. Be cautious with adult toys or devices that are too intense or poorly made. The aging body is less resilient to abrasion. Always choose water-based, gentle products, and if unsure, speak with your doctor. It's about safety, not shame. 3. Don't let solo intimacy replace emotional connection. Masturbation can be part of a healthy, intimate life, but it can't fully substitute human connection. If you're alone after a loss or divorce, remember, there's no rush to find a partner again. But also don't let yourself slip into isolation, using solo habits to fill every emotional gap. Start small, a walk with a friend, a coffee club, a community group, and slowly allow connection back in. Final thought, true freedom lies within healthy limits. Masturbation after 60 isn't taboo, but like all things, it needs honest self-awareness and mindful practice. Know when it nurtures you and when it distracts you. Recognize the difference between connecting and escaping. Your sexual well-being is part of your full health, and you deserve a life that is balanced, whole, and fully alive. Part 4. Guide to Healthy and Positive Masturbation. Gentle Touch, Healing Touch. A mature man's guide to mindful masturbation. No one taught us how to masturbate well as we get older. In youth, instinct leads. But after 60, both your body and mind need a new approach. One that's slower, more intentional, and deeply respectful. And when you really listen to your body, you discover masturbation isn't just a physical act. It can become a ritual of care, healing, and deep self-connection. Here's a practical guide to help you keep masturbation safe, mindful, and positive in your later years. 1. Choose the right time and peaceful space. Instead of rushing or feeling ashamed, find a quiet, private space where you feel safe and relaxed. Turn off distractions, dim the lights, as if preparing for meditation or a massage. Take a few deep breaths to tune into your body. When the mind is calm, the body becomes more responsive and sensitive. 2. Use the right lubricant. As we age, the skin and genital tissues can become drier. Lubrication becomes essential. Choose water-based, fragrance-free lubricants. No alcohol, no warming agents. Avoid 2-in-1 or tingling products. They may irritate sensitive skin. Test any new product on a small patch of skin first. This not only enhances comfort and pleasure, but also prevents friction and irritation. 3. Incorporate mindfulness. Don't focus on finishing fast. Instead, make the process an exploration. What sensations do I feel? How does my body respond? A body meditation. Be present with breath, heartbeats, fingertips, and touch. A self-respecting act. I deserve this tenderness. The less pressure you place, the more your body responds with ease and depth. 4. Forget how it used to be. Redefine it your way. Many older men quietly compare themselves to their younger selves. But here's the truth. You don't need the same strength of erection to feel good. You don't need to finish quickly. You set the pace. Some may not experience climax the same way, yet feel light, revitalized, and deeply grounded. That is a new kind of satisfaction, not based on achievement, but on presence. 5. Know when to pause and listen. If you experience fatigue or discomfort after lingering guilt, sadness or isolation, loss of control or compulsive behavior, pause. Take a breath and ask what you really need. Sometimes what you're missing isn't stimulation. It's emotional connection, a warm conversation, or simply kindness. Masturbation isn't your only way to feel alive. Final thought. Mindful self-pleasure is a gift, not a secret you've lived through decades. You've loved, lost, grown, and now it's time to return to yourself in a softer, deeper way. I touch my body, not to escape, but to come home. That's true self-love, and you deserve it. Final message. Your body isn't aging, it's becoming more honest. Aging is not the end of intimacy, sexuality, or personal joy. It's simply the phase where you begin to live with yourself more honestly, more gently. In this video, we've taken a brave, clear-eyed look at how your body changes after 60 and why it's normal, not shameful. How masturbation, when done mindfully, can be a healing and empowering part of self-care. The warning signs when it turns into a coping mechanism instead of connection. And how, when you approach it with respect and presence, it becomes a ritual of healing and freedom. What's the deeper lesson here? That you don't have to live by society's outdated labels of what it means to be old. That you are still alive, still feeling, still worthy of intimacy, pleasure, and connection, starting with your own body. Being 60, 70, or more doesn't make you less valuable. In fact, it gives you more freedom than ever to choose how you want to live. And if something as simple as a gentle touch can be an act of love, then please believe this. You are still living, and you deserve to live fully. Let's talk about it. Have you ever felt like Richard in our story? Have your feelings about your body changed over time? Or do you have a message you'd like to share with other men in this stage of life? Leave a comment below. Your words may be the spark someone else needs. If this video helped you in any way, give it a like. It helps spread these messages further. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to explore health, intimacy, emotion, and fulfillment for older adults in every new video. Your body is telling you a story, and you are the only one who can listen to it fully, softly, and with love.